Today, we're taking a look at the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 DGDN2 art. Here's the too long didn't read. The Sigma 24-70 f2.8 DGDN2 art has added new features and further refined optics, making it a nice refresh of what was already a very good lens. It comes in E and L mounts and is just as nice as the original. I happen to own the first version of this lens for E mount, and it's the lens that I've made 90% of the content for this channel and my freelance work with. I absolutely trust that lens to help me get the shot. So what's new with version 2? Well, let's start off with the most obvious upgrade, the aperture ring. As you'd expect, it's lockable and declickable. It also has an additional AFL button on the top of the lens, both of which allow you to assign different functions, giving you greater flexibility when shooting. The addition of these new features modernizes this new version of the 24-70 art and puts Sigma back into direct competition with first-party 24-70s. Not only does it look great, it also has gone on a bit of a diet, and version 2 is about 7% smaller and 10% lighter than the previous model. Other features include dust and splash resistance with a oil and water repellent coating on the front element, making it so that you can shoot in various outdoor conditions without worry. I tested the durability of the original pretty well on this shoot, and I can say that if the second version is anything like the first, it is going to be just fine. Continuing on about the lens construction, it features 19 elements in 15 groups, including 6 FLD, 2 SLD, and 5 spherical elements. This design minimizes various aberrations, ensuring high-resolution images free from color fringing. For those who love macro photography or need to shoot in tight spaces, this lens offers a minimum focus distance of just 17 centimeters at 24 millimeters, the maximum magnification ratio being 1 to 2.7, allowing you to capture those up-close details. Being able to close focus, in my opinion, is one of the most important features a lens can have, so it's great to see that here. And for those shooting video, the improved focus breathing when racking focus will be appreciated. Now, is the optical quality significantly better than the original? Well, from my side-by-side comparisons, I'd say that they're about identical. It would have been nice to have had a bit more of a bump in optical quality, but it's not the worst thing, as the original was outstanding. Sigma is saying that edge-to-edge detail has been improved, but it's not noticeably better, at least to my eyes.
Oh, man. Oh.
The release price of this lens is just about the same as the original, coming in at $16.99. It's about half the cost of its most direct competitor, the Sony 24-70 f2.8 GMaster 2. It's also about $600 more affordable than the Lumix S Pro 24-70 f2.8, but I didn't have access to one of those during my testing period, so I could only compare the E-mount versions. And here the comparisons are. On the left is Sigma, and on the right is Sony. At f2.8, the Sigma seems to be ever so slightly sharper across the board, but as we stop down, the Sony's edge-to-edge detail improves. To my eyes, they're very close to each other in pretty much every way, and from a performance and feature standpoint, they do exactly the same things. I think, like usual, there may be a slight autofocus performance boost when shooting with the Sony lens on a Sony camera, so if you need the ultimate AF experience, the GMaster 2 might be the choice for you. Being an owner of the first version of the Sigma 24-70 art, I don't feel like I need to upgrade at this point, but if for some reason I needed to replace my current 24-70, I would sure go out and get the version 2 of this art lens. I've been using my 24-70 f2.8 art version 1 since 2019, and it's never failed me. From corporate shoots, music videos, portraits of all kinds, weddings, and more, there hasn't been a situation where that lens hasn't been invaluable. And after using the upgraded version 2, there is no doubt in my mind that it's a solid refresh of what was an almost perfect lens. So there you go. That's the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 DGDN Art 2. For more information and to see all the other Sigma products we offer, head to vistek.ca. Bye!